the losers bracket, so the winner of this goes to grand finals. Well, they will have a chance to take out the red team for the victory of the day.
The red team being J-Rock, Noob3K, and Pozic, aka what's up, y'all? This is Liberice, and today we're going to be taking a look at Forge.
Nah, dude, you said it wrong.
No!
Pozic in the channel, not happy about hearing his old intro to all of his videos. Alright, this match does start. Let's see, Reprieve adding some fervor to Foey, who's playing Pathfinder this time. Very interesting. Let's see if they try to do a swap. I did hear a trap go down. Brymine trying to land some long-range firestorms, trying to do as much damage as he can. Let's see what the enemy team has. So, we have Brymine. No, I don't want him. I want over to the... Okay, there it is. Board Game, Rive, and Crop. It looks like they're running Assassin, Pathfinder, Shaman. We'll see how this turns out for them. I'm very concerned. I don't know if this is going to be enough damage. I feel like Pyromancer is the highest damage class in the game right now. And Brymine being a very strong one, we'll see if that influence really changes the outcome of this map. They are pushing up.
You know, I really do like the positioning right now of Reprieve's team. I really like them being up there without a Warden to push them off. They're in a good position here.
He's in a bad corner all alone. Oh, huge. Board game
Reprieve,
just...
that's a nice
Board game stunned a wall.
Very nice bubble.
Brymine has no wall for another 10 seconds. Board game stunned him out of it, but Board game's down to sub 50%. Board game trying to go in.
Board game
just
is
getting
really
annihilated
here.
by Brymine.
And Folksy is behind him, putting in damage behind the block.
Huge wall on Brymine.
Reprieve is down to 30%. Crop is putting the pressure on.
Crop is doing a lot of volley spam.
Board game comes in.
Very strong. Reprieve is low. Board game's low. Rive's low. Brymine doing a lot of damage. Board game very low. Flame wall goes down.
Can they get
Rive dies. Board game dies. Reprieve
and
very
Crop
low. Crop gets bullied, and it looks like this game is gonna be over. They just annihilated two at the same time. Very impressive play.
Wow. That happened fast.
That was very amazing.
This game
flame
is
walls
quick.
by Brymine.
Within 3 seconds, the tides can change.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I feel like Rive was a little bit out of position there. He pushed up onto the bridge while both of his teammates kind of hung back. I really don't know if that was a smart choice. He probably should have stayed behind his teammates, trying to heal them, keep a space in between his teammates and the enemy so that he can be kind of the bread and his teammates can still get healed and still do damage, but he really kind of went off on his own there and got stuck. So I'm going to have to reconnect really fast to see how fast I can do it. Timer on the clock. Ooh, can I form the ancient monkey fast enough? And I do. Alright, let's see if we can get in this match. Spectate. Ooh, okay, I'm ready.
So I saw Crop pull, a very tactical move that I do quite a bit on Pathfinder, which is get behind. So you can't block from behind. So you'll see Crop has a tendency of getting in the back line of the other team and shooting from the opposite direction. And what you can do is you can either M1 or volley spam from back there, and you can output some significant damage. And you still have traps and things and survivability to get out and block, etc. to be able to get out. So let's see if Crop is utilize that strategy again here.
Definitely. I will be very interested to see how this match goes. It looks like they have decided to stick with the same matchup, not taking a Pyromancer, but instead opting to take an Assassin and a Pathfinder. We'll see how much damage output they can do. Brymine with those flame walls has been very scary this game. Lands a Firestorm on Rive. Rive gets just pummeled by those firestorms, but it's not a big deal. He's still at full health. Looks like Brymine looks to be getting opened on. Reprieve gets opened on by
nice
Board Game,
bola.
but great bullet into Flame Wall. That was really impressive. Foey opening on Rive. Foey trying to do as much damage as he can. Gets away with full HP, but continues the assault. Continues the assault on Rive. Rive stuck blocking this whole time. Brymine uses Molten Armor. He is at 58%. But Foey is just staying on Rive. No one is trying to help out Rive. Crop comes in, lays down a trap, gets on Foey, but Rive is at 4% HP, 2% HP, goes down. Huge play by Foey there, keeping the pressure on him. Gets a stun on Board Game. Looks like this game is over, and Crop gives up. He knew it was over.
And that was
Wow.
over.
Very, very impressive play by the Zealous team. They will be going on. They will be playing against the red team in the finals. That is a 2-0 for Brymine, Foey, and Reprieve. I am very, very impressed by Brymine's Flame Walls. He does that combo of the Bola into Flame Wall very quickly. You saw there that board game opened on Reprieve, but Brymine instantly Bola'd him off and instantly threw down that Flame Wall. It was very, very impressive.
The only thing that I disliked about Brymine there is I didn't think that he played with his healer well enough. I think he made some exceptional plays offensively, don't get me wrong, but there was a little bit of Reprieve trying to chase him. I felt Reprieve took himself out of the battle. I think it was a little bit on Reprieve. They certainly were still able to pull off the win, but I felt like there was a little bit of a disconnect there in terms of the healing to offensive connection. And it really is with the Shaman. You're connecting with those M1s, and you need to be line of sight, and you need to be with them, and you needed to line it up. And there was a little bit of a disjoint there. Luckily, they were able to take him out, but I did see that. So this is the finals here. Let's be clear.
Yes,
This is it. There is no such thing as a loser's winner anymore. That is over. These are the two finalists. So let's see what we have here. We do have the Zealous went back to that base Pyro Warden Shaman. Very difficult comp to break down. And the Devoted went with my other favorite comp. Pathfinder, Pyro, and Shaman. So this is interesting. Both teams have a Shaman. The only difference is one has a Path and one has a Warden. Yeah, correct, yep. Now, so Foey did put up his last stand in order to get the determination, but what it does is it's now left him overextended without any out, and his team did not come, so he's low on health. Let's see what happens. Their team comes in, but Reprieve is already down to 50%. This does not look good for them. You know, the team did not work with Foey on this. Let's see how they do. It goes underneath. Noob 3.
Okay, not muted anymore. Oh my god, I am so pissed. I'm going to turn off that little, like, hotkey or whatever. We're going to clear those hotkeys. Those hotkeys no longer exist. I am baffled as to why that keeps happening, but that was a very, very impressive match. Very, very impressive comeback.
You know, in Fury, I have a lot of respect for Noob 3K, and I don't mean to discredit him at all, but I felt as if towards the end of that match he really wasn't being as effective as he could. I was watching him. He was wall jumping there, trying to get away from a wall of flame, not outputting any damage with those wall jumps, and then came back, didn't block out with his healer in order to recoup, and he was the first one down. And you know, it was unfortunate. He's an exceptional player. I think he's a little more seasoned on a Pyromancer. Let's see how he does this match. He switched back to Pyro. I think he's a little bit more comfortable with the Pyromancer. Let's see how it goes.
Damn it, I'm going to have to rejoin as fast as I can. Gonna have to get that free camera again. I'm back in the match. The winner of this match, we will see if this is to reset the bracket here.
The Devoted have gone with two Pyros and a Shaman. So Noob 3K and J-Rock are both on Pyromancers.
Ooh,
And
they went
Reprieve's
back to
team
the double
has the
pyro.
same.
That was what they were
They
very
did,
successful with earlier today. This is to reset the bracket. If Foe, Reprieve, and Brymine manage to win this match, it has been reset, and the next winner of that next set will win the entire day. They will have won Grand Finals. So this is very, very intense. If J-Rock's team wins this, that is the end. They have won Grand Finals. But Foe opening in on Noob 3K. Noob 3K throwing down a wall. Brymine eating a wall. Lots of damage taken. Throws down his own wall. Tries to run. Tries to see what he can do. Foe now still in the mix. Still attacking. Getting attacked by J-Rock. Brymine and Reprieve backing up. Foe staying in.
Great
Standing his
last
ground.
stand.
Reprieve has been knocked back. Trying to heal, trying to see what he can do. J-Rock now getting attacked by Foe, throws up that Molten Armor. That's a lot of energy. Foe just switches targets to Noob 3K. Brymine needs to get back in the mix, needs to get more damage down. Oh,
Yeah, I
no,
was surprised to see Brymine out this long in the fight.
yeah,
I'm
Foe
not sure
is
he
all
realized
alone
that Foe is
in a
in there.
2-on-1.
I feel like Foe is doing a good job buying time. Could have retreated.
All right, let's see what happens here. Looks like Foe is pretty low, but the rest of his team not. Brymine and Foe both eat a wall. So does
This is what I'm
Reprieve.
talking
Reprieve
about.
at about
50%.
50%.
Unbelievable play.
50%.
And now he curses Reprieve.
Pozic is low. Pozic is also low. Pozic's at 40%. Fox is at 50%. Looks like the entire green team's at 50%. Pozic going in, or just trying to block, trying to run away from Brymine. Brymine going in, gonna see if he's gonna lay down a wall. J-Rock now on. J-Rock lands a bola on Brymine, attacking him from behind. There's nothing he can do. Oh no, Brymine goes down. The entire Zealous team has gone down. The Devoted team has won. They have won Grand Finals. That was the end. Oh my god. Very impressive play
Exceptional
by
play.
J-Rock and Noob 3K. The walls were insane. The bullets were insane. Pozic did a great job of stalling with those blocks.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable
I mean,
play.
really, a little bit of a disconnect there with the Zealous team, I felt. Brymine seemed to be out, not DPSing. Foxy did a pretty good job stalling, but the Pyromancers on the Devoted team were just too strong. Exceptionals.
It looks like Foe, Reprieve, and Brymine have decided there's one more. I think
there needs to be one more. I think what we need to do is we need to get Fury, Mystical, and Crop in against the team that just won. I think we need the commentators to do one match.
You want?
I think we need to do a commentator match.
Commentator match?
Who wants to see Fury play?
I don't know. I mean, if they want. I don't have to, but...
It doesn't mean anything. They won the tournament, but let's get a game in.
That was absolutely amazing play. J-Rock, Noob 3K, and Pozic did a fantastic job of solidifying that last match. They really kept Brymine away, Reprieve away long enough that they could whittle down Foe. It looked like all three of the green team went down at the same time. So I was very happy with that. Very, very happy with the red team's play. Looks like they're just standing around as assassins. I don't know what's supposed to happen here. That, to me, that was the end of the match, or the end of the tournament. But it looks like they are going in as 3 assassins, trying not to get caught out. Ooh, gets bullet away. Let's see here. I'm gonna go into first-person mode on somebody. We got Brymine looking left, looking right, trying not to get attacked, jumping down, running away. Gets away, but he's at very low health. Oh, Foe and his buddy Reprieve attacking Pozic. Pozic goes down. Ooh, reopening on Noob 3K. Noob 3K goes down very quickly. There's a lot of damage. Puts up a Molten Armor, but he's still at 30%. Looks like Reprieve, Foe are the only ones left. It's double Pyro versus double Assassin. The Assassins have a little bit more health, but J-Rock's still at 100%. J-Rock with a random bola gets Foe. Noob 3K on the top. the foe, he jumps up to him, stuns him, gets 2 attacks.